I'm about as real as they come.
All my beats tailored by Joe. House Digital.
Maserati, Rick in Detroit. Convertible bird in Miami. Graduated summa cum laude. Strip club made a tsunami. Carlton Hines with the ball game. Grateful Edmonds with the snowflakes. Craig Pettis in the M-Town. Sal Magluta with the boat game. Falcone with the cocaine. Like Freeway Ricky with the plug game. Like Monster Cody in South Central. Larry Davis from close range.
And as I mentioned earlier, Madonna had a love affair with a man who now says he wishes he had never met her. He is serving 24 years in prison. He talked to Les Trent. Les?
Nancy, it's a long way from Madonna's mansion in Miami to the federal penitentiary here in Allenwood, Pennsylvania. But that's the exact route taken by one Peter Shue, who says he feels like a proverbial dead man walking. And once you hear his story, you might agree that it sounds like something straight out of Hollywood. Allenwood, Pennsylvania. The federal pen. Peter, how are you? Les Trent from American Journal. Inmate Peter Shue has a story to tell. Have a seat right over here.
I've done a lot of interviews with inmates, and most of the time they only agree to talk to us when they think they have something to gain. Why are you talking to us?
There's no way that you're supposed to be lured by the government to commit a crime.
It might seem like your typical tale of a prisoner done wrong by the system.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
But Shue says what's most material to his case is the material girl herself.
And when it came to Madonna, that was something that I really I wish I could turn the clock back on, because I would have never even got involved with Madonna.
The 37-year-old DJ and party promoter now wears prison blues, but once dated superstar Madonna. They met in a club, he says, at her insistence.
So she sends a friend of mine over this she knew to try to get me to talk with her. You know, he was like, Peter, Madonna's wants to meet you.
Shue says he was dating someone else when Madonna burst into his life, and that she was much more serious about the relationship than he.
Madonna used to always tell me she wanted to have my baby, she wanted to get married, and I wasn't with that. I was just having fun at the time.
Peter Shue was living a dream, Madonna's lover in Madonna's Miami mansion, but he threw it all away over foolish pride. She wants me just to be with her. She don't want me to do what I have to do for myself. I can't live like that. These quotes are from telephone calls taped by Madonna's friend, Arlene Brickman, a 65-year-old colorful character with a shady past as a mob informant. But Peter Shue apparently had no idea that in these phone conversations, Brickman once again was acting as a government agent. She loves me, Shue says in one phone conversation to Brickman, and I love her, but I can't be under her like that, and her taking care of me. Then I'll feel like the rest of them. I have to be able to take care of her. Brickman got Shue on the phone as part of a DEA sting to see if he would take the bait on a big-time drug deal. He did. Peter Shue was arrested carrying $120,000 and a loaded gun, trying to buy 13 kilos of cocaine. It may have been a classic case of a poor boy wanting to strike it rich and break out of the shadow of an incredibly wealthy girlfriend.
There had been this reference to you as one of Madonna's boy toys. How did that make you feel?
Things like that don't really bother me, because I know what I was, and she knows what I was. I was somebody that, I was considered the one that got away, because she couldn't corral me.
Shue says he has not heard from Madonna since his legal troubles began. Madonna did not respond to our request for comment on Shue or the claims he makes about the singer.
Here you have a case where you're now in jail serving 24 years. You're once dating this superstar Madonna, and the person who helped put you away is a former mob informant. It sounds like a made-for-TV movie.
I was approached about TV, movie, and books. My focus is on getting home, and everything else is secondary.
And investigators say Madonna had no knowledge of Shue's plan to deal drugs. He told us that Madonna was first attracted to him because he reminded her of basketball star Charles Barkley. When we come back, there's going to be a lot of these.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? I see this clown Glaze went to YouTube and put something up on me, lying on me, talking about I threw a girl under the bus on this dude case. That's not the truth. All that shit he talking about nice made me cry in the club. This shit is hilarious and Cool talking about me all the time. We was all partners, so that's all that shit he's saying is a lie. But because he wants to play, I'm gonna play with the rat. Because I have no problem going at the rat. He's in some kind of confusion of his life. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's talking about good dudes assassinating people's characters. You know, I don't know what he's doing. But he's the only rat on the internet talking like this. This is crazy. How he's trying to make himself some honorable dude. And all that shit he's talking about me. Yeah, I'm a party promoter, whatever. I wasn't no gangster. I did 21 years for doing being a party promoter. You stupid motherfucker. You know, you look like Gary Coleman from Different Strokes. You half pint little motherfucker. You ugly bastard. You'll never get a girl, never had a girl. Your only body is killing a girl. You're not the dude you say you are. You don't get no motherfucking money, never got no money. And now you want to beef with me and talk about I should stay out the family thing. You brought me in it. You should have never said my motherfucking name. You don't know me, know nothing about me. You should have never motherfucking said my name. You run around saying you was this guy and this guy and this guy, riding somebody else's coattail. You could have never came around brothers like us. When I was around, I would have never allowed it. You're a flea, nigga. Own up to what you are. You know. You're a worker. You worked all your life for niggas. Nobody in my circle was workers. We was all bosses. You could never see nobody that say I was a worker. Kool-Aid was a worker. Nice was a worker. We all bosses. All the people that's around me. You know, Big D, anybody you want to say, we all bosses. You a clown, man. If anybody buys your book, they're a clown because it's fictitious. It's all lies. All you do is tell lies. Tell the truth sometime. Tell how you know you wasn't that dude. You was a worker, nigga. Worker. You know? That's all you was. When was you ever a boss? You could go and reach out to all the brothers in jail, all the brothers in the street. Nobody recognized you as a boss. You was a worker. Everybody know you was a worker. So I don't know where you getting all this energy to just talk shit on YouTube. I'm gonna shut that shit down now because I know everybody all over the United States. You a fraud. Anybody listening to your shit on YouTube is just helping you make money. Stop listening to this clown. This nigga ain't about. His book is lies. He's a lie. You know, he wanted to be like his brother. He couldn't be like his brother, so he did shit to try to affect his brother's progress. You know, he couldn't be like Nice. You know. So he did that. Now he coming at me because I wouldn't let him lie on Cool and Nice. No, you're not going to say Cool was coming to testify against me. No. You're not going to say me and Nice was ever going through things. No, that's my dude. We speak every day. I went to court and testified in his behalf. So you can never say that. And they all would tell you that. As for the girl thrown under the bus, call my lawyer. Anybody could call my lawyer, Dawn Florio, and ask her, am I working with the government on anything, the state, anything? She'll tell you hell no, because we don't get down like that. But this dude's trying to take all the shit off of him and put it on other people. I don't know why you're doing that. It's documented. Everybody knows you was a rat. You was one of the biggest rats in New York. So why would you keep running your mouth? You know what I'm saying? You're not built like that. You can't go to the neighborhoods comfortably. Niggas don't give a fuck about you. Them young kids will peel your wig back knowing that you told on all these motherfuckers out here. But yet you come out with a book talking stupid shit. I don't understand, man. You're about 4'4". How tall are you anyway? You're about 4'4", running around talking about you with no teeth, talking about you want to take a bite out of crime. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? You know what I'm saying? You want to play these games? I go nationally. I know everybody. Wherever you go, motherfuckers will shit on you. Don't start this shit with me. Cool and them went out and got out the game and chilled, but I know everybody. So don't play these fucking games with me, you stupid motherfucker. and Nice coming home soon. So you want to see him? I know you don't want to see him. Cut it out, man. You know, stop going against your brother because he was bigger than you. Stop going against them. Leave that shit alone, man. Go back into your shell and whatever you're doing with your alias names from what they gave you in the witness protection shit. Go by that and live your life, man. What's your name, huh? Weasel? What? I don't even know your fucking real name. What is your name? You got so many motherfucking undercover names, you know? Uncle Tom? Uncle Louie? What is your name? Come on, man. Cut it out, man. You gotta cut that shit out, man. Leave people alone because you wake up some sleeping giants. You don't want it. You're a little motherfucking... You talking about puss and boots and push, whatever you call me. Yo, you's a funny motherfucker. Because all you do is ride niggas nuts. You're a nutcracker. All you do is ride niggas nuts. Anybody that was in position, you go get a job with them. Yo, can I work for you? Can I be your lieutenant? Nigga, I ain't never been nobody lieutenant, corporal, nothing. You a worker, nigga. You always been a worker. That shit ain't gonna change, man. You're a worker. Your status now is a worker. You're working for the government. So what is you now? Are you a boss? You're working for the government. Come on, man. You will always be a worker. You will always be recognized as a worker. You know, it will never change. But my name, you can try to kick down on my name all over. It's funny to me because everybody knows my status. And I got my motherfucking paperwork. See what I'm saying? So, I don't know where you get this from, man. But you called down the thunder. So if hell comes with it, it's your fault. You mentioned my name. You should have never said my name. You should have never mentioned my name, talking about Kool-Aid coming to talk, testify against me. That was a lie. Anything you say about me and Nice, that was a lie. You brought my name into it. Now you can't deal with it because I told the truth? Nigga, man, fuck you. Yo, for real, fuck you. You're a rat, nigga. Rat. So because you trying to change your way and you trying to get back into God, but you lying again? You still lying? You trying to be all cool? Yeah, I'm this guy. I'm into God. I'm this. How the fuck you into God? You still lying? You still lying, man. Cut it out, man. All that shit you saying about your brother. How can you fix your face to go and say things about your brother, man? All because he had to cut you off because you keep owing money to him? You keep fucking up? That's not cool's fault. That's your fault. Look in the mirror, nigga. It's our fault that you had to go say Jesus' name on your court papers, Nice's name, whoever else you told on, all these names you're saying. Is it their fault that you told on them? And you coming out with this silly putty book? You talking about you got a book out? A book out of what? Of lies? Come on, man. Anybody buy that book, they a rat lover. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody should want to buy that book at all. And I'm going all over the United States with my shit now because I know everybody. And I'm going to tell everybody, don't buy your book. Don't go on the YouTube. Don't let you come around. I don't even want you to go to a midget club. You can't even hang out in a midget club. Stay the fuck away from everybody that's real. Because you're a liar. You're a piece of shit and you're a liar. And I'm not even upset with the shit you say about me because nobody will believe that. But if anybody says, oh, I want his shoes, if he's saying what Shue is the truth, call my lawyer. See, I ain't got nothing to hide. Just like if we call the prosecutor, they'll tell the truth about you. The United States attorney, they'll tell the truth about you. So, cause all that's out in the bag, you just want to shit on everybody. Because every day you look in the mirror, you feel like some shit. You feel like a loser. You see what I'm saying? You see what I don't know if you see what my shirt says. My shirt says death before dishonor. Have you ever, can you wear that shirt? You dishonored your family, your friends, people that don't believe in snitching. You just a dishonorable motherfucker. So you run around, say I'm talking to this guy and this guy. Anybody that sanctions you and you a rat, or you're not even a rat. I don't know what the fuck they call you. You bigger than a rat. You know, you're an alien. And you motherfucker, nobody's supposed to be wanting to fuck with you at all. And they don't even know you. Now I'm going live and saying Glaze. They don't know who the fuck you are. You was nobody. You was known in a little section part of the Brooklyn and maybe a little section part of Queens because you got down with Fat Cat and them. But you was a nobody. You know, I got friends like Jughead that was down with them. I got so many people that was down with them that's cool with me. You ain't nothing, man. You ain't nothing. So cut it out. Stop trying to tell people that you something that you ain't. You know, I'm not gonna go back with you and forth with this video shit because it means nothing to me because it's not getting me no money. You know what I'm saying? It's not getting me no money. I don't do nothing that doesn't concern money. Now if they gonna pay me to tell how piece of shit you are, then I'll get on there every day. But I ain't with this shit. You want to get on there and still lie on me and say all kind of girly shit? The whole truth is, you caught a body. Yes, you did. A girl. You shoot girls, man. You're a woman killer. You're good at that. Niggas shoot at niggas. You about women shooting at women, man. Come on, man. You probably was beating women up and all type of shit. You ain't no man. Matter of fact, you'd be better off trying to be a transgender. You know what I'm saying? At this point in your life, maybe you would achieve a couple goals. If you became a transgender, you wouldn't have to worry about people knowing who you are. You would be an ugly motherfucking girl, but still be a transgender, and then you would fit you would fit what you are, a bitch. That's all you are, man. So, you know, what else can I say? What else you want me to say? You's a bitch, man. You told on motherfuckers, man. You couldn't hold your weight. You's a bitch. You told on everybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So what was you? Can you look in the mirror and say you a grown man? Say you a grown man? You ain't even tall enough to be a grown man, but can you look in the mirror and say you a grown man? You can't. Because you told on everybody, man. Live to that. Live up to that. That shit is corny what you be doing. Getting on this motherfucking YouTube to try to build you up a following so people want to buy your book or want to hang out with you. No, ain't nobody going to want to hang out with you. In the end, you still a sniper. Nobody's going to want to hang out with you. I don't know your purpose of all this. Shit on all the real niggas because you's a rat. You know? And remember, this is coming because you mentioned my name. You tell me I should stay out of family business. Nigga, that is my family, but you mentioned my name. Cool and Nice is my family, but you mentioned my name. I was minding my business. I had nothing to do with what you and Cool going through. But you want to bring my name up talking about he's telling on me. No, I'm not going to let you lie on Cool. You want to say things about Nice. No, I'm not going to let you lie about Nice. Anybody that's affiliated with me, I'm not going to let you lie on. So you take it as you want to take it. But if you want to continue this, I'll broadcast all over you think you got a following? Nigga, I got a crazy following because I know them all over the United States because I'm a real dude. You only got a little piece of this motherfucking whatever you trying to do. 40,000 people following you because those are rat lovers. And when I start talking about them following you and them being rat lovers, they're going to shut that shit off. And if anybody buy that book from you, they are rat lovers. Don't buy shit from this nigga. He's broke. He's trying to get some money off of you people buying the book so he could get, watching the YouTube so he could get back on his feet. He's broke. He's been broke all his life. If he owed Cool $500, he couldn't give it to him. Cool will have to wait for years to get that shit from him. So where's this guy with all the money he was getting? Come on, man. Y'all got to read between the lines, people. Y'all got to recognize who's who. This dude is a fraud. So he wants to lie on me now. He wants to lie on Cool. He wants to lie on Nice. I don't know his purpose. Just to keep his YouTube going? I'm not going to entertain that, though. I just want y'all to shut it down because if you're fucking with this nigga's YouTube, you're helping him get money, and he's a rat. If you're fucking buying his book, you're helping him get money, and he's a rat. Think about that. Stop promoting rats. You know? Especially the ones that's coming at you trying to be like a normal person. Try to be gangster. You know? He was never gangster. Never was gangster. And when I was around, he couldn't have never came around me. So I would have told Kool-Aid, keep that motherfucker away from me. He smelled like a rat. So, I'm telling y'all, and I'm not going to stay on here all night with this shit, but they'll post it. And once everybody starts seeing my shit, then they'll know what time it is. But I'm real. Everybody know I'm real. Everybody knows what time it is with me. I don't lie, I don't steal, I don't cheat, and I definitely don't tell on nobody. But if a nigga was telling on me, I would have told the truth. Kool-Aid did not tell on me. There's no paperwork on Cool saying he ever told on anybody. There's no type of informant shit on him. There's nothing on Nice. You see, Nice did his time. I did mine. But there's Glaze. Then there's Glaze. What time did you do? Yo, what time did you do? You a gangster. You like that, nigga. Yo, you's a funny motherfucker, man. I can't believe that you on here trying to project yourself to be something you ain't. Come on, man. Cut it out. There's so many real dudes out here, and no, you one of the worst snitches out here. Tell you the truth, you in that top 10 of snitches. You definitely in that top 10 of snitches. I'm asking the people right now. Name the top 10 of snitches in New York. I want to see where Glaze is at. What number is Glaze? Post that shit and let's see where y'all feel Glaze is at from the top snitches in New York. And get back at me. I'll holler at y'all later.
Yo, we back. It's your boy Popalot. Mobb ties. We on our way to NYC with it. The BX. But this is definitely an NYC story. And the person we're going to be covering today is going to be a guy by the name of Peter Shue. Now, for those that was around in the game in the city in the 80s, if you've been to a party, you've probably been to a Peter Shue party, especially if it was celebrities at it. He was probably one of, if not the first, almost celebrity party planners. He has close affiliations with Mike Tyson, and those that know him might know him because of the romantic relationship that he shared with Madonna that would ultimately lead to him being indicted and serving upwards of 20 years in prison. But the story is going to start back circa in the early 80s. Let's just say 1985, where you would see Peter Shue pictured with people like Heavy D, who was one of the top recording artists at the time, Mike Tyson, who was the heavyweight champion or on his way to being the heavyweight champion at the time. And then you see him with underworld figures like Puerto Rican Jesus and such. So that lets you know that his reach was widespread. He, on record himself, say he had a close affiliation with Brian Glaze's Gibbs' brother Kool-Aid, who he references a lot out of East New York. So he was definitely kind of barrel hopping. But what really kind of put his name on the map as far as the criminal underworld, because most people knew him. They knew him as a party promoter or a party planner, and a top-notch party planner at that, throwing parties of the stars. But in 1995, it would really hit the fan when he would come across Madonna while she was at one of his parties, if I'm not mistaken, and she would ultimately bring him in the crosshairs of a female by the name of Arlene Brickman. Now, you really can't tell, at this point in time, you really can't tell Peter Shue's story without Irene Brickman, and you really can't bring up Irene Brickman without bringing up Madonna, because that was going to be the link between the two. Now, I have to go into the past exploits of Irene Brickman, because by everything that I have consumed regarding this episode, she is the rat of all rats. It goes back decades, and I'm not even sure if Peter Shue might have even did his information on her, or he might have slept on her, because if you don't know about the exploits of Irene Brickman, I would definitely understand that, because she has been out of the limelight since 1986, when her testimony helped the government successfully prosecute racketeering boss Carmine Persico and the Colombo crime family in New York. Now, said about Irene Brickman, It said that she set out to be a mob girl, a lover, a confidant to Italian organized crime wise guys when she was only 14. It said that she slept with at least 50 hoods by the time that she was 20 and had 9 abortions before she was the age of 23. Now, growing up on the Lower East Side, they said that she was a Jewish mafia princess, and that led to her crossing paths with people like Madonna, putting her in connection with Peter Shue. Now, I've seen in various articles where Peter Shue referenced that he was set up, he was entrapped by Madonna. It said the investigation was brought on because Madonna was so concerned about her boyfriend Peter Shue's claim that he was a big-time cocaine dealer, and that in the summer of 1994, she asked a friend of hers to check out his background, and that was according to Irene Brickman. Now, according to Brickman, she not only spoke with Peter Shue about his drug dealing, she turned him into the Drug Enforcement Administration when he wanted to use her to obtain drugs. She said at the time that Peter Shue was a well-known party promoter and she thought it was crazy. And she said verbatim that she told Peter Shue, "Peter, do you know I was an informant?" Now, whether he knew, didn't care, or what she's saying is lies, that would lead to a DEA sting in March of that year in the parking lot of a Long Island Chinese restaurant. Shue would be arrested carrying $120,000 in cash, supposedly the down payment on a 41-kilogram load that he was supposed to receive. Now, according to testimony from Irene Brickman, she would say that the deal was set up in August of 1994 at Madonna's waterfront Miami mansion. Now, at the time of trial, authorities said that she would be too sick to travel to New York from Miami, so she videotaped testimony that was used to convict Peter Shue in that drug case. Now, Peter Shue was released not too long ago, and he released a book, The Peter Shue Story, The Life of the Party. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Y'all go support. He gonna tell some more tales about stuff that he was going through during that time. And we always respect when somebody stay down and stand up and do their time regardless of the circumstances. Peter Shue is a great example of that. Y'all make sure y'all get in the comment box below. Y'all hit the bell right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all text me. Y'all direct message me. Y'all call me. Y'all email me. Y'all CC me. Y'all stop me in the streets, however y'all want to handle it. Y'all let me know who we need to cover, what hoods we need to go to, where we ain't been yet, who we missed. All of that. Y'all already know what it is with me. It's your boy Popalot. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. We gonna be back with some more real trill spill shit. And y'all already know what it is. The mob. 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 Ties.